Welcome to StockPick by Sanjit.com. I want to give you my next week stock pick, and also want to give you a couple of stocks to watch next week. My stock pick for next week is RIM. RIM is reporting their earnings on March 31st after market close. I believe it's Wednesday. We'll go through the technical analysis on next slide. A couple of stocks to watch next week. One is CRBC. CRBC closed at 104 on Friday, and we saw interesting volume activity on Thursday and Friday. So if the stock breaks the resistance at 108, it might be a good play next week. If it breaks the 108 level with decent volume, the stock could test 115 to 120 level next week. I put some of the Fibonacci level on the screen. If usually I do not buy any stock break the 50% line in the Fibonacci level, and also I usually buy if the stock hold the Fibonacci retracement level on 61.8 and 38.2, so you can watch out those price level. The next stock to watch next week is FINL. Currently it's closed at 52 weeks high, and the support is at 1373 and resistance is 1844. There is a lot of volume on Friday, so it might break the 1844 and test somewhere around 1920 or 1930 next week. Also watch out the Fibonacci retracement level for the FINL. And if you believe the Dow going to have a problem breaking the 11,000 level, there is a couple of short ETFs you can buy, but you have to remember you do not want to hold these two short ETFs overnight, because these are 300x inverse relation to the market move, and it can move pretty quick. FAS is the short ETF that showed the financials, and SDOW is short for Dow 30. Let's look at the RIM technical analysis. You're looking at RIM's 9 months chart on the screen right now. Friday RIM closed at 75.05, which is above all three major moving averages. So the stock is actually a bullish indicator if it closed above all three major moving average. And if you look at the resistance and support level, the resistance right now for first resistance is at 76.68, after that 80, and then it's 87. Support level for the stock right now at 71.76. If RIM breaks the 71.76 level, I'll be out of that stock, because then it'll be the next support is somewhere around 50, about $68-$69. But if you're planning on buying RIM Monday, you could wait until it's break the $76-$68, this resistance level here, and it should, after that it should try to break the 80 level soon. Let's go and look at the last 5 days chart. I use the intraday 3 minutes intraday chart, and if you look at last 3 days, on Tuesday there is a nice flag. So if the flag is a bullish indicator, so expect the stock to go up in the future. Let's look at 10-day intraday chart with 5 minutes interval, and if you look at, let's draw a Fibonacci retracement from the low on March 22nd to the high on March, I think 23rd afternoon. It's when it hit 75, and you can see the stock is actually closed above the 23.6 level. It did come down to the 50 level line, and next day we're gonna upgrade from Bank of America, and JP Morgan. So the stock actually gapped up next day on 26th open. So the stock is still trading above its all three Fibonacci retracement level. Let's use the Fibonacci time study for this stock. I'm gonna do a zoom in on last from the day, March 22nd through 26th, and also gonna add future dates in here so we can see what kind of timing we are seeing for any kind of a price movement. Okay, so what I did, I actually create the future dates in this chart, and now I'm gonna put the recent low to high time retracement using Fibonacci. So if you look at Fibonacci retracement level for timing, let's customize it and use black. It's saying we're gonna have you don't look at first 3 or 4 lines in the Fibonacci retracement time series. So if you look at, say, from here, we had a red candle here. After that, stock actually took off. Here is the same thing, it's went up, and here we had another red candle. The stock actually pulled back, and then again it's kind of a flat after this time series. So every time series here have some kind of an impact on the stock performance. So you can expect another same movement. It's going to be upward momentum for upward move for the stock on somewhere around 30th afternoon, pretty close to 31st earnings report. So if you want to buy a RIM on Monday, I would keep a stop at 7162 level. So if it breaks the 7176, then it's gonna go way down to somewhere around 68, 69. But if you buy the stock on Monday somewhere around 75.20 or $25, and based on the technical, I think the stock gonna hit 80 or maybe 82.5 on before the earnings, and possibly test the 87 level in the near future. You can check back next week for my another stock pick. I'll be posting another video on Sunday.